Hey there, amigos. Tio here. Lot to unwrap here. I'm sure you got many questions, but I'm going to go from the front to the back and tell you what and why and all that. Um, this is my free scooter. This video is off the beaten path of my regular videos because I do auto repairs. For those of y'all that don't know, I work for automobile repair shops local to me. Many of them I was last year until I retired, but now I only do two. But they'll call me in when they have an issue. Their diagnostic machine tells them it is a certain part. They replace it and it still didn't fix it, so then they call me. That's just an overview pretty much of what I normally do. I have another video that is in my editor for next week. That one's for a parasitic draw, but until then, let's go through this. Um, First of all, why? When I'm out in my yard and stuff working, some of my neighbors walking down the street will look at it. They're impressed. Some of them think, why? And hey, some of them like it. Other people, they'll get one for themselves. So, anyway, this one was free. The shop called me up one day, said, Tio, we got a scooter here for you. You want it? And she sent me a picture, and I went, hell yeah. So the mechanics, two of the mechanics there in the shop, they loaded it up in the truck and they brought it over to me and dropped it off in the driveway. So here it is. The basket on the front is not the original one for it. It's one I got on Amazon and mounted. And the tiller here, this is what I learned. One of the things I learned, that's called a tiller, not that you do yard up with, but this part here, the dash, was messed up. The gauge didn't work, the horns didn't work, everything else worked. I didn't have a key for it, so I had to make that work until I got this. But I didn't know the first thing about these things, so I took the information off of the make and model and all that, and I put that into Google along with the words wiring diagram, and I actually found one so I could do all the testing like I do at my regular job at the shops. And I was worried that it was going to be that motor axle, the motor and axle together. I thought it's going to be so expensive, it's not going to be worth it, but it turned out to be the little module, which is no bigger than a cigarette pack, that's right in between these two things. So that's one of the main reasons you don't want these things to get wet, because that one was burnt out. And that actually cost, that little computer module cost 20 bucks more than that whole motor axle would have cost. So that one was like 300 something bucks. And I put two batteries in it. So, and I got them from Hobo Freight. So they were total about $450. And then with that dash, I think just a little over $500 into this thing. I put the basket on it. I got that from Amazon. Let me show you this right here, because when I show you the lift, that's the part that you lift it up, put it in the truck. But the basket already, the receiver was already on the seat. So to hook up a trailer that is this low, I got that from Tractor Supply, scratch and dent sale. It's still scratch and dented. They got the zip ties that they put on it because it was bent, but it was half price. And I mean, that thing is so light, so I can just fix that. Probably not. And so I wanted a hitch for it, but there's no receiver hitch in the back because that's the back of the drive in there, so you can't make a hole there. So I had an idea of using a welder's vise and a regular hitch for it, and I took a picture of it laying to show my buddy that's a welder at one of the shops. And between my ideas and his skills of welding, we come up with this. And he put a pole here. It has a, if you can see it, there's a pin here. You pull that pin, undo that, and the whole thing comes off. So so the trailer itself, we put it back far enough that you can do probably a 100-degree turn. It never touches the basket on here. And by the way, this basket folds all the way up against the seat. So when I'm loading it up in the truck, it's out of the way. The trailer holds all my stuff. And why do that? Because rather than drive around on my lawnmower, riding lawnmower, and starting it up and turning it off, it's so much easier with this just to ride up, let go of the gas, and you step off it. Oh, by the way, when this is right here, Wal-Mart speed, right there. Yeah, you put it right about there, right there between the red and yellow. I matched it with another one over there. This right here will get security after you. They won't catch you unless they got a bicycle. But yeah, that's how that goes. Don't ask me how I know. And so anyway, yes, it holds all my stuff here. It's a tilt, but you can take it loose from and slide the tailgate out and dump it. So I've had dirt in it, dumped it. It works fine. So yeah, so when you take all this loose from it, the truck I had was a Suburban, and that's what I was going to put the lift in for it. But I love my truck, but again, you don't want it to get this thing to get wet. So my buddy gave me that free lift. It's a Hamar lift, and what it does, he had a camper show on his, had the bump on it too, but he had a regular tailgate and the lift hatch for the thing. And I went ahead and got, when I ordered my camper, I went ahead and got the one that lifts up in the back all the way. So you can, it's just like having the Suburban. You take this and put it in that square tube on the front of the seat, and then hook this onto here, and this swings around and comes out. You got regular wired remote that works. Yeah, and you got, I have a wireless one too. I just have it sitting up here. I don't even use it, but it comes with a wireless. But he gave it to me free because he switched to a little Voyager van, and he got a lift that comes out and comes down to the ground and sets it down. Yeah, and that's what he did. So he gave me that for free. So yeah, I've got 500, I think, into the total doing the trailer. The scooter and everything together, probably around 500. So, but you go, you can get them free through Medicare, and yeah, you can. But I have one now, so why bother? They're new. I think they're like $4,000 or $5,000. This one right here, I say $500 is about my investment into it. So when I'm riding around on it in the yard, it works just perfect for me. And I can take it to Walmart or wherever else I got to go. So that all works out. Now here's the thing: you can go on Marketplace right now and put in mobility scooter, and you can find them local to you for $300-400 all day long. So if you buy one for that price, you're about the same where I'm at. The prices go up as depending upon how new they are. But bottom line is, this one works. I got $500 into it, and it's set up the way I need it. All right, so there you have it, amigos. Until the next one, I have a riding mower that I got free, and I have a zero turn that I paid $100 for and $20 to have it delivered, that I got no money invested into, and it's all fixed now. had many problems, but they're all fixed. If you're interested in that kind of thing, let me know in the comments below. But otherwise, next week I'm gonna put out the video for the parasitic draw tools and tips and tricks and stuff like that. That'll be next week. But until then, I'm out, amigos.